Hello, I decided to make a video on carx, just, going through all of my, cars, like all my favorite cars and that. It's in no specific order, but I will show the tunes for all of them. But, starting off, we've got the S13, Wellington S20 in game, but, here's the tune. It is one of my favorite cars, probably my second favorite car in the world. So it makes sense that I use it a lot, but yeah, good car, handles well. That's a tune, just pause it if you need it, but yeah. We'll hop into St. Petersburg, and I'll test it out. Okay, we're in. Starting off, this car is very smooth, like it's a very smooth boy car. It's nice. It just handles really well. I suppose it makes sense that I made this my second favorite car in the world. Handle well. But yeah, 360 as well too. In both directions. But just a relaxed run first try. And it's pretty good. It's quite easy. It's not really much that you have to do, really. It's just kind of choose which way you want to go, and it'll kind of just go. Of course, it's carx, you still have to do proper throttle control and everything, but it's pretty good. It does casual 360s and that well, which is nice. Anyway, moving on to the next car. Okay, so next up, we have the Burner JDM, or Toyota Chaser. I get it. It's slammed to her, like, it is slammed as hell, my one, but I don't know, I like it. It's a game. I wouldn't do that in real life. I'm not retarded, but yeah, I like the car. It handles well. I haven't used it in a while, but I know it does still handle well. Here's the tune, just pause it if you need it. I'm not gonna spend too long on this because I don't really care that much. But yeah, I like it. Anyway, let's hop back into St. Petersburg and test this one out. First off, another smooth car. This one is a bit more overspinny, like oversteery. It likes to oversteer, but it also likes 360s, so, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. There is a bit of clipping up front, like most of my cars, but, you know, this is a terrible example. It's not the best tune in the world, but I do like the tune. It's usable. This is the worst gameplay to show off the tune I've ever seen. What am I doing right now? I'm just having a seizure. Actually, what the fuck? Why am I like this? I gotta, like, pay more attention. This car does require a bit more, like, throttle control and a bit more management in general. And you kind of have to be in the higher gears with this tune, because I have quite high final drive, but I like it. 360 is fine. See, it's fine. It's a good tune. I like it, and I love the car. Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? Anyway, on to the next entry. Okay, up next we have S15. You can see that I kind of like keeping the same sort of style for most of my cars, but yeah, I like the car. It's beautiful. Look at it. It's incredible. I like the little ducktail, like, it's not really that much of a ducktail. It's more of just like a little lip. It's more of a lip than a ducktail, but I don't know. It looks mad, but also this one is pretty slammed as well, but fitment looks clean, so I like it. I can't remember if this one has any tire clipping either. Why do I always... multiple cars in a row, I have forgotten about the tune. Here's the tune. I made this tune a few days ago, so it's pretty good. But, I didn't change anything in the brakes, and I never have. I don't know why why am I showing that? It's the same. But, hop into St. Petersburg, test it out. It's pretty cool. Here we are. It 360s so well. It's a very speedy car as well, but it handles really well at speed, so. Once again, not the best gameplay on my part, but that's just because I'm a bit rusty and I haven't been playing much lately. I made this tune, not yesterday, maybe the day before, like a few days ago. It's a very recent tune, but I like it. It's great. There's not really much that I'd change about it. It's good. Doesn't really oversteer too much. It's good in tight, like tight, slower corners, but also in like really wide, long corners as well. And at 360's fine. And I kind of learned how to reverse entry with this car, but I'm also not the best at them. I'll try one, but probably gonna, yeah, what was that? I didn't throw it in at all. That wasn't really much a reverse entry. But, I know it can do reverse entries. I know it does really good 360s. It's good in like tight and really wide corners. So yeah, that's my S15. On to the next one. Okay, up next we have 350Z. I love this car. I don't know if you'll like the wheels are or anything I have on it, but I think it looks really cool. And the eyelids, a lot of people don't really like eyelids, but I love them, especially on this, because it just adds something to the headlights. I like it, but look at this thing, it looks beautiful. Okay, here's the tune. Alright, go a bit slower than that, Adam, so they have time to even not screenshot, pause Pittsburgh, and see you there. Okay, we're in, and oh god, VQ trumpet, but it is the smoothest car that I have. It doesn't wobble, it just, oh, look at it though. It doesn't wobble or anything. It's not the best for like mega wide corners, my tune, just because it doesn't have the most power. I guess it's more of a slow drifting car, but it can do wide corners, just not as well as like my S15 and that. So this is a good map for maps. It's a good car for maps like Kami Road and that, just because of how like smooth and like well it can take tight corners and everything, and it 360s really well. This is the car that I learned how to 360 properly with. Also, if you want to do 360s, just put Ackerman on like 80 or something in most cars and it will just throw them. I think it can do reverse entries. If I wasn't garbage, it probably could, but I don't know. But very nice car, looks sick, handles well, and it is not that expensive in terms of the game. It's not the most expensive car to get in game, so it's a good car for beginners. So yeah, that's it on this car. On to the final car, I guess. Yeah. Okay, I saved the 180 right? I saved the 180 just because it's my favorite car, like, ever. I love the car. I know I'm planning on making a better livery for it. I don't really like this livery that much, but yeah, I do really love the car. It is my favorite car. But it sucks though, because it just doesn't have the best tune. It's not the worst. It's a bit overspinny. That's the only issue I have. I can't seem to get rid of that with this car. Just likes to. But here's the tune. Don't know why I'd really want it though. It's not the best tune, but it's my favorite car, so I saved it to last, naturally. Oh, look at it though. The headlights and everything. Oh, I love them. Okay, we're in. Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? I love the car so much. But the tune works. You can use it, like, and it's a very cheap car. It's a good car for beginners, really, because it's good to use a hard to use and hard to tune car at first, because then you can learn how to do everything with a harder to use car. And then when you go to like a really good car like 350Z or S15 or something, it's mega easy. Like, I'm not the worst with the car just because I use it a lot, but like, for instance, it likes to oversteer. That was the cleanest 360 through there that I have ever done. God damn, that was a great example of the car. Actually, now I think of it, the tune does feel better. Like, it's a lot better than it used to be, especially with all the new updates, changing the handling and everything. It's better than it used to be, but it's definitely a hard car to tune. But I love it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it, just like meow, meow. Such a beautiful car. But yeah, I reckon that will wrap up the video, just because it's late and I'm tired and I don't want to wake up my family. See ya.